Okay, now we're back. We are back, okay? We are going to take these two, add and subtract to get these two, and then to get these two, okay? So from, in this piece, we're gonna transform product to sum or difference, and then from sum to difference, we transform to product. So this piece is a factoring, okay? When do we need each? Well, we need them, we need, this piece, oftentimes for the solving equations, and in these cases, usually for integral calculus 2, okay? Without further ado, let's get started. Here we go. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to take these two pieces. And we're going to take these two pieces and derive. We're going to adding, subtracting. Okay, so we have sine of A plus B and sine of A minus B. We treated each as one expression. So one equation number one, or identity number one, identity number two. Okay, identity number one and identity number two. So what are we gonna do is that we're gonna do identity one plus identity two. So we're gonna add, subtract, we're gonna add on both sides. So we're adding these two on the left-hand side. So we're getting sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. On the right-hand side, when we add, these two are the same. And these two are opposite. So they're canceled, 0, right? So we have 2 times sine of A cosine of B. Okay. Once we get that, we can divide both sides by 2. Okay, divide both sides by 2. So this side, we divide by 2. And that side, we divide by 2. Property, this is mathematical principle number 4. Okay, we divide both sides by 2. As a result, 2 and 2 reduced. So we have sine A multiplied cosine B is equals to 1/2. Okay, I transform this divided by 2 into 1/2. And inside the bracket, it's a sum. Okay, so this is one of the two formula we are about to derive. If we do 1 minus 2, if you take identity number 1, subtracted identity number 2. Okay, so identity number 1, subtracting identity number 2. So we will have sine of A plus B. Okay, A plus B subtracting sine of A minus B. That equals to, right, the top subtract the bottom. So this piece subtracting, it's identical, that makes 0. And this piece subtracting negative of cosine A sine B, that's going to be twice cosine A sine B. Okay. So once again, if we divide both sides by 2, we'll multiply both sides by half, right? So what we can do next is that we take the whole thing, multiply both sides by half, multiply both sides by half, okay, and 2.5 reduced. So we ended up with cosine A times sine B equals to half of that bracket, half of that bracket. And we can remove that dot. Okay, so now once again, we got two more identities. Two more identities. Okay, one here and one over there. Okay, so we have just done these two. We just done these two. And next, we're heading this way. We're heading this way. Okay, so here, look, we have a hint as how to get there. How to get there. Okay, it's basically substitution. It's basic substitution. Okay, so from here, we're getting over there. Or from here, we can also get over there. But anyway, so let's go back. Okay. So to go back, what I like to do is I'm going to take this piece, which we did earlier, and I'm going to take that piece. Okay. Now, from these two pieces, we're going to do a substitution. We're going to do a substitution. So here's how we do the substitution, right? In the previous, in the flow, in the diagram, we already show you how to do the substitution, okay? So we basically assume that A plus B, okay? A plus B is X, and A minus B is Y. Okay, so this is X and this is Y. Okay, this is the X, this is the Y. And now we want to solve for A and B in terms of X and Y. Okay, so we're going to solve for X, Y. How do we solve for X, Y? Right? We can add these two. See, we can call this equation, this is identity equation number 1. Say no, call equation number, we don't want to have a different name. 1, 2 we already used, right? So 3, 4. So equation number 3, equation number 4, right? We're going to solve for X and Y. So we're going to do equation 3 plus equation 4. If we add equation 3 with equation 4, A and A makes 2A, and positive B minus B, that makes 0. That equals to X. That equals to X plus Y. Okay, so as a result, if we multiply both sides by half, okay, if we multiply both sides by half, multiply, and half, multiply on both sides. Multiply by half on both sides. Okay. 2 times half, that's 1. So we got A is equals to half of X plus Y. Okay. And what do we do? 3 minus 4, equation 3 minus equation 4. So equation 3 minus equation 4. And what do we get? Equation 3 minus equation 4, A minus A is 0, B minus negative B is 2B. 2B equals to X minus Y. So once again, we divide both sides by half. We got B equals to half of x minus y. And here we go. We can take the substitution back to these two identities. We change everything from a b to xy. A plus b is x. So this is x. A minus b is y. So this is x and that is y. What is a? A is half of x plus y. So a is half x plus y. Okay, half of x plus y. Okay, so we can put x plus y there, right? A is half of x plus y, so 2 divide into x plus y, and b is x plus y divided by 2. So x minus y divided by 2. And b is x plus y, x minus y, sorry, x minus y divided by 2. Okay, so we got the two other formula. We got the two other formula. Okay, so the two other formula now, let's put them together. We're going to give them some names. Okay, so one is this guy. And the other one is this guy. They each have a name. Okay, they each have a name. So this piece is called, okay, let me write down their name. Okay, on this piece, okay, you can see it's from product to sum, from product to difference. Okay, so this is from product to sum. Product to sum. Okay, and the next one is sum to product. Sum to product. Sum to product. Sum or difference, right? Sum or difference to product. Okay, product to sum or difference. Okay, they are useful in their own way. Okay, in many cases, these two are needed when you're doing integration in calculus 2. These cases might be needed when you're solving equations, you know, that might be needed. Okay, so now let's look at the other one. Let's look at the other two. Okay, let's look at the other two. Let's go back to our diagram. So these two boxes. So basically we take cosine A plus B and cosine A minus B, we do adding, subtracting, and then it's a very similar journey, okay? So let's go back. Okay, we have cosine. Okay, so where are cosine? Sine A plus B, sine A minus B, right? We have derived product to sum difference to product, right? So next we're gonna take our cosine, these two pieces, right? So we got this piece and we got that piece. Okay, we're gonna give them a name to those identities. So this is number 5 and this is number 6. 5 and 6. Okay, so once again, we're gonna do 5 plus 6. If we do 5 plus 6, right, left plus left, So we got cosine A plus B plus cosine A minus B equals to, on the right-hand side, these two are identical and these two are opposite. When we add opposite, we get 0. So this gets 2 times cosine A, cosine B. So once again, if we divide both sides by 2, okay, so we take this identity and divide both sides by 2, or multiply by half. Oops. One half, sorry. 1/2. And this piece, we're going to multiply by 1/2 as well. Okay, multiply by half on both sides. And then we will end up with cosine A times cosine B equals to half of that sum. So product to sum. Similarly, similar manner, okay, number 5, subtracting number 6. Okay, we're subtracting, so cosine A plus B minus cosine A minus B. So once again, cosine A cosine B minus cosine A cosine B, that makes 0. Negative sine A sine B minus sine A sine B, that's going to be negative 2 sine A sine B. Okay. And this time we're going to multiply both sides by half or negative half. Okay. So this time we're going to divide, we're going to multiply both sides by negative half. Why negative half? Because here's a negative 2. Okay. So on this side, we're going to multiply by negative half. Okay, on this side, we're going to multiply by negative half. As a result, negative half times negative 2, that equals to 1. So sine A sine B is equals to negative half multiply that difference. Multiply that difference. So we got 2 more from product to sum, product to difference. Okay, so we got these 2. Okay, we're going to bring them together. Whoops. We're going to bring them together. Okay, so this piece over here and that piece over there. Okay, so we bring this piece to our sum. This is product to sum difference. Product to sum difference. Okay, so we have 2 more, okay, to work out. So now, so once again, right, we're going to take this piece, which we worked out, and we're going to take that piece. Okay, so this time we're going to turn sum or difference to product. Very similar to what we did before, right? We're going to assume, so we're doing this for the second time. Basically, A plus B is X, A minus B is Y. So this is going to be a repeat of this piece of work. Okay, this is going to be a repeat of that piece of work. So we take that repeats right here. Same thing. Okay, so this is A, this is X, this is Y, and we solved for A and B. once we found A and B, and we're going to substitute these back to our original expression. So this is X, and this is Y, and that is X, and that is Y. A will be replaced by X plus Y divided by 2. So A will be replaced by X plus Y divided by 2. And this is, of course, is B. B will be replaced by X minus Y divided by 2. The same is for next B over there. Okay, so this is sum turned into product, difference turned into product. So we got all of these on the left side of the diagram proved. So we're going to take this piece, we'll put it here, we take that piece, we put it right there, and we're going to bring them together to the top. Okay, after this process, okay, if you divide with me, and you will find it very easy. You don't have to memorize. When you need it, you can just get it by yourself, okay? These process basically tells you how to get those things, okay? So now let's look back for our journey, right? Our journey started from here. Okay, so started from here, and this is a repeat. All right, so we first did A plus B, and then we did that, right? So there's an order, right? There's an order. So from these two, we get to the next. From the next, all of these combined above, we got the next, right? And from those, right? From those, we got these and those. So that's the order. That's the order. We got what we need. All of these formula are needed from time to time in your future classes. Okay, so now let's look back on our diagram. So we are done on the entire left side. The entire left side, we're done. Okay, we're done. I think I would highly recommend each one of you would do this all by yourself. Okay, before you watch it, after you watch it, just try a few times until you can derive it smoothly all by yourself. And then you will realize you never have to remember any one of these formula. And when you need them, and they will come to your fingertips. Okay, thank you for watching. And next we're gonna get to the right side. Okay, the whole of the right sides. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.